Monday, Foxes, and welcome back to the new school year. We are so excited to have you all back, and let's see what's going on. So first off, I want to welcome you all back. We are happy to have you back. I know you came back last week, but this is our first full week back at school. We have plenty going on to start the year off. So make sure you're watching these announcements every week for all the important updates. And again, welcome back to the new school year. All right, to start off, our word for the month of August, because August starts tomorrow, is respect. And that is following the golden rule, treat others the way you would like to be treated. And our strategy for the month is to make sure you say please and thank you while you are listening attentively to others. So let's use those pleases, let's use those thank yous, and make sure we're listening to others. All right, I want to welcome our new teachers and staff that we have on campus. So we have some new teachers and some teachers who moved grade levels, and maybe you didn't know. So I want to welcome in TK, we have Mrs. L. Soto. She teaches the afternoon TK class. In kindergarten, we have Miss J. Soto. And in first grade, Miss Larios moved from TK to first grade. So welcome Miss Larios to first grade. In second grade, Mrs. Mua moved from first grade to second grade. So welcome Mrs. Mua. We have a brand new teacher in second grade, Miss Vargas. Welcome Miss Vargas. And in third grade, we have Mrs. Andrews. She moved from kindergarten to third grade. And also in third grade, we have Miss Camp, and she came to us from Weaver Middle School. So welcome all our new teachers and our teachers who've moved to your new grade levels. And also welcome our new support staff. Please welcome Mrs. Robertson, who is now the new vice principal, and I know you all know her. And so Mrs. Garcia from second grade took her place as the academic coach. And we have two new TK aides, Miss Ledesma and Miss Say Chow, so make sure you welcome them. And we have a lot more people we're hiring, so we'll make sure to update you with all these new faces. All right, it is iReady testing week. You are going to take your first iReady of the year, and this is going to be for your new grade level. So let me just tell you, take your time and try your best. It's going to be hard. You haven't learned any of this stuff yet. We just want to see what you already know to make sure that we are teaching you the way you need to be taught. So again, we just want to see what you know already. So it will be hard. Don't give us up. Just show us what you do know. All right, next week, Mrs. Robertson and Mrs. Villarreal will be doing some behavior expectation assemblies in the cafeteria for the new school year. So make sure you pay attention so you learn any new things we have going on around campus. All right, 4th and 5th grade band meetings with Mr. Hillhouse are going to be on Wednesday and Friday during PE. This is to get band information and signed up. Make sure to be there. And on Tuesday afternoon, we are going to be hosting the Merced High School Band for inspiration. They are going to show you what you can become. So we will have all our 4th and 5th grade students there at 1:15 to see this performance. And our instrument night is going to be on Thursday at 6 o'clock in the gym. All right, we have our first flagpole this week. I'm so excited. Mrs. Ho's class is going to be leading the way. Let's see which of these 5th grade classes has the best moves and is the most spirited for our first round of flagpoles. We do not have a minimum day this week, so make sure your parents know minimum days will start next week. So you will be released at 2:30 every day this week. All right, I am looking for my National Anthem Monday singers. If you are interested in singing that national anthem, make sure to let your teacher know, and your teacher will email me, and I will add you to the list. All right, I want to do a quick reminder about lunchtime because we had already some things going on with our lunch cafeteria last week. First of all, please memorize those lunch numbers. It'll make lunch way faster. You guys did such a great job on Friday. Thursday was a little slow because we forgot those numbers, but Friday was much better. Remember, only bring food that you can eat at lunch. You're not taking any leftovers with you to the playground. We don't want milks or anything out on the playground. That will just go bad. That's not good for us. And you do not bring stuff to share with others. So only bring what you can eat. If you're going to bring a big bag of chips, we're probably going to tell you you're not taking those to lunch because we don't need you to share. So again, make sure you only bring things that you can finish during lunch because all food needs to be consumed in the cafeteria or it will have to be thrown away. All right. We still have some books left from the end of last year, and we have lots of t-shirts and spirit wear for sale in the office. So if you need any of those Farmdale shirts and you would like to look at their book selection, make sure to stop by the school office. All right, we are starting Live the Creed. We had a great first 2 days of school. So we will be adding our current standings for Live the Creed here weekly. Make sure you're making good choices and helping your class earn the Live the Creed celebration. If you see someone about to make a poor choice, please help them out by telling them how to make the right one. All right, we have our first shout out of the year. Mrs. Gomez wants to give a shout out to Jeremiah for seeing two students arguing over a spot next to him on the carpet and moving to give them his spot. He earned the first kindness ticket of the year. Great job, Jeremiah. We are so proud of you. And Mrs. Hillhouse had perfect attendance the first 2 days of school. Not only did she have perfect attendance, everyone was on time, so she earned Foxes on time. So great job to Mrs. Hillhouse's class. All right, just a little save the date. Next week on Thursday, we will have our back to school night from 5:30 to 7. More information will be in the video next week. Just want you guys to know that it is coming to save that date. All right, our quote of the week is a new school year means new beginnings, new adventures, new friendships, and new challenges. The slate is clean and anything can happen, so make this your year. All right, our kindness ticket winners, I want to tell you that I went to the bucket and there were only 4 tickets in there from the first 2 days of school. So all 4 of those students will get a prize from me this week. So it will go to Miss Natalie in Mrs. Ingram's class. We have Jeremiah in Mrs. Gomez's class. We have Andres in Mrs. Cecil's class. And we have Mackenzie and Mrs. Wally and Miss Patrick's class. So all 4 of you will get a prize from me this week. So remember, those kindness tickets are very special. Don't ask people for them. You earn them just by doing things that are safe, responsible, respectful, or kind. All right, I want you all to have a great week. I want to tell you at the end of this video, I have birthdays all the way from July 1st to August 6th. So it's going to be a little bit of a long birthday, but we wanted to make sure we celebrated all of our July birthdays. So just hold tight. If you are a July birthday, you will see your name there. So make sure you have a great week. If you need any of us, if you need Mrs. Villarreal, Mrs. Robertson, or myself, please come see us. We are here to help you. So let's get those foxes up. To be a fox, repeat in your mind, be safe, be responsible, respectful, and kind. All right, have a great week. Bye.